Welcome to the Ravencoin YouTube channel, and today we're talking about mining on the RX5600M. That's the mobile variant of the RX5600 XT. The laptop in question for today is the one that I picked up in my last video. This is the Dell G5. It's the 15.6 inch. It's has the Ryzen 7 4800 in it, and more importantly, it has the RX 5600M. This is a 6 GB graphics card built into here, so it can actually mine Ethereum. You don't have to worry about the 4 GB issues here. This laptop I did get for $920 after tax because it was the open box. If you've not watched my open box video, I think it's the one either right before this or 2 videos before this. I'm not sure. Check that out. I show you how to navigate and look up open box items on Best Buy so you can save a couple $100. At first, 900 bucks after tax for something that potentially is only going to do 35 to 40 mega hash and maybe $1 a day on Monero with the CPU didn't seem great, but payouts are literally through the moon right now. For reference, it is May 11th 2021, and for every 100 mega hash, it's probably making $20 to $25 a day. So if I figured there's any time ever to jump in and splurge on a laptop, it's now. So I figured in the temporary I can mine on it, and then when I actually need to go somewhere and do something, I can just take it with me and I have a nice, pretty stout laptop. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes, and here is the actual laptop here. We are mining on NiceHash. I'm using NB Miner, and I'm getting 34.17 mega hash. I have the laptop flipped up on its side to try to get more fresh air, and I have a fan actually blowing into it because I suspected we were thermal throttling. There's one thing that does concern me on the laptop: an MSI Afterburner. You can't overclock it, you can't undervolt it without flashing it. I really didn't want to flash it, especially on the first day or first week of having it, because I want to make sure there's no issues with the laptop, because you do get a full return policy on open box items just like you do new items. So I wanted to use it for a little bit, make sure nothing was wrong before I do any flashing, that kind of thing. So out of the box right now, 34 mega hash, but I believe that's due to the fact that, let me go back down here to the GPU, it has really, really low thermal throttling limits. So the GPU it bounces up to like 78, and whenever it does that, the hash rate will fall down to about 30 mega hash, and then see it was like 77 a second ago. And as soon as it does, then it'll slowly creep back up, and it kind of levels off at 33 to 34 mega hash. As when it's cold and you first fire it up, this GPU will actually do like 35 to 37 mega hash right out of the box, but due to thermal limits on this laptop, it won't hold that. So if you buy this laptop, just expect to get around 33 to 34 mega hash, unless you maybe want to, some people said pulling the bottom off and liquid metaling the coolers, take the stock paste off, may actually fix the issue. Like I said, right now I don't want to do anything to void my warranty or void the return policy. I don't want to open it up. I don't want to do none of that. I just want to use it. So the maximum I hit was 84 degrees Celsius. I've had this running hardware info all night, but it seems to be just chilling around the low 70s, high 60s, and it just kind of bounces back and forth. It just regulates that core clock. Now let me right here, the memory junction temperature, 100 degrees Celsius, and it basically sits on 100 degrees Celsius. So a little warm, but definitely not as hot as like a 5700 XT or even some of the 5600 XTs with the bad coolers. And I believe that's another reason why we're thermal throttling, is the memory is warm. I can't get it any cooler due to me not being able to undervolt it. I mean, even putting another fan, like my laptop slipped up on its side where the vents are, and I have another fan blowing air into it, makes no effect. I also do have the fans turned up to 100%. CPUs at 63 Celsius, which isn't bad because I'm actually plotting Chia on this too at the same time. But right now I don't believe it's in the intensive phase of Chia, so that's a whole nother video. But yeah, so chugging right along. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. If you're looking at buying one of these, it's not a horrible buy. I did benchmark it on Beam and Ravencoin. Let me pull that up for you real quick. All right, so this is the RX5600M running on Ravencoin. It's getting only about 11 to 12 mega hash, so not great. It actually comes out to almost $2 a day right now, just because profitability on everything's so high. So it is definitely an underperformer on Ravencoin. Definitely, I would not buy this for Ravencoin mining, but it can do it. So that's always cool to see. And then now let's flip it over to Beam, which is probably, I'd say, even a little weaker on this laptop GPU. All right, so we got her fired up on Beam V3, and she's doing right at 20 sols, give or take. Actually, that's better than I thought it was. Around $3 a day current profitability as of today. Obviously, everything's just insanely profitable, but I figured it'd be a good idea for me to start including a couple other algorithms, because everybody's getting really concerned about what they're going to do after mining Ethereum. So this one does have some other options. Obviously, there's more algorithms that can mine, but I figured I would just, name off a couple of the top three. And those are definitely the most profitable at the moment for the RX 5600M. So if you see this graphics card in a laptop, now you know what it will do. Just make sure it is the 6 GB variant, because apparently somewhere online there is a 4 GB variant. I found an article and I found the technical specs on it, but I can't find a single laptop that has a 4 GB 5600M. So it might just been a typo, but still, stay safe, guys. And other than that, man, I will see you guys on the next one. Hold on one second. There we go. So, by the way, just PSA, if you're not mining right now, I don't know what you're doing. If you have a graphics card, you need to be mining. Oh, sneak peek, I do have a video coming out, and I finally think I have something that you can mine on a 2 GB graphics card. So all you guys with 730s and 1030s and like old, 1050s, what's some more common 2 GB graphics cards? Some of the old AMD stuff, I think I have an algorithm and a miner that will be good for you guys. So look out for that video, potentially coming tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'm doing some more tweaking and some tinkering with it. Obviously, the profitability is nowhere near mining Ethereum. Right now, guys, if you're not mining Ethereum, you need to start mining Ethereum. If you can't mine Ethereum, I'm sorry about your luck, bro, because Ethereum is popping off. All right, guys, you guys have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. Jelly Gang is out. Oh.